Matt Hancock is a man of surprises. No one expected him to be caught on camera enjoying a steamy clinch with an aide while social distancing measures were still in place. And even less people expected him to pop up in the A Celebrity jungle while still working as an MP. But there you have it, the world works in funny ways. Sadly, the person most shocked by his behavior was undoubtedly his loyal wife of 15 years, Martha Hoyer Miller. The A Celebrity star's marriage imploded after he was filmed snugging aide and uni-pal, Gina Coladangelo, in his Whitehall office in May 2021. At a time when he was still urging the country to stay away from each other, CCTV recorded Matt, 44, and Gina, 45, getting hot and heavy. Gina was then married to the multi-millionaire founder of Oliver Bonas, Oliver Tress, while Matt was living with unsuspecting wife Martha and their 3 children. Matt and Gina first met at Oxford University in the late 1990s when he covered sport at the university's Oxygen FM, while she read the news. It was also at Oxford that Matt met Martha. The pair went on to have 3 children and were married in what Martha is said to have believed was a happy and stable union. The 2 couples are said to have been so close that Gina and Oliver celebrated Christmas at parties with the Hancocks. And it was Matt who hired PR guru Gina as a non-executive director at the Department of Health with an annual allowance of £15,000. But in a February 2022 interview, Matt, who subsequently stepped down as health minister, explained how friendship turned into something more. "I've known Gina for more than half of my life," he told the Diary of a CEO podcast. "And we first actually worked together on student radio back in the Oxford days. And so we spent a lot of time together, ironically, trying to get me to be able to communicate in a more emotionally intelligent way. And we fell in love. And that's something that was completely outside of my control. And of course, I regret the pain that that's caused and the very, very, very public nature. Anybody who's been through this knows how difficult it is, how painful it is. Doing that in public is incredibly painful, but I fell in love with someone." Matt hinted that they'd both planned to separate from their partners in a way that was as unpainful as possible, but said the images caused a huge amount of pain. However, he gushed about how easy it was to fall in love with Gina, hailing their continuing relationship as joyous. "Anybody knows how difficult it is ending a relationship, and we have 6 children. It's tough. But Gina and I love each other very deeply," he continued. 7-8 months later. "It gets a bit easier with time. I don't hold it against anybody because I take responsibility. We've been through a lot together. That's the joyous bit. That's the easy bit. There's a lot of very difficult things that I have to deal with. And having fallen in love with Gina, that's the easy bit." So how did Martha find out that not only was her husband being unfaithful, but also that her marriage was over? According to The Times, Matt took action immediately after being warned that the images of his passionate snog with Gina were about to be published. According to reports, he rushed home to brutally break the news of his infidelity to Martha, who apparently had no idea that her husband had strayed. He is then said to have woken their youngest child, aged 8, to tell them he was leaving. Martha, who was suffering from long COVID after contracting the illness from her husband, refused to be drawn publicly. "Martha has behaved in an incredibly dignified way," a source told The Sun on Sunday. "The poor woman has been publicly humiliated by her husband's behavior, yet she has faced the cameras looking a model of composure. She has every reasons to feel aggrieved by what's happened, but she has risen above it all. She's emerging from this as a woman of real class." What do you think about Matt Hancock's time on A Celebrity? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Read more A Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here. 2022 IAC set, fake jungle and secret truth. IAC hit with Ofcom complaints on Hancock. Sign up to our A Celeb newsletter. Hosts don't talk to stars before trials.